Good evening, LOTRO. Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. This is once again that time we make our way back into LOTRO. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. When we last left off, Sauron forged rings of power and it was crazy. But now we're back with Del and Mandali. What's up? Mandalay. Alright, that's one dead orc. And we got some LOTRO points. Good deal, good deal. Let's see. Traveler of Swanfleet. Still like ever on and on. Better. Craven attacking us. Goodness. There we go. It's a world of Craven, really. Also, we have all sorts of new emotes. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much. Mandalay. Right, we're actually headed away from where we want to go. We want to go towards this big city up here. So that is where we shall go. Also, we need to collect berries. As you do. Oh crap. Combat wombat. Man, that song was a banger. I helped you with Shelob? Yes, I remember. Yes, thank you so much. We smacked that spider's booty. It was great. Thanks so much for tuning in today. You have discovered Tham Kelakir. Well, it's definitely seen some better days. Oh gosh. Horsey. Get out of here. Oh crap. He coming with the stuns. Jeez. There we go, there we go. Man, Shelob was awesome. I really missed the Minas Morgul days. I wish Gundabad had been better. But man, I'm really enjoying this new expansion. I have no idea about how any of the group content is, because, well, I'm only level 15. But, you know, I'm sure, supposedly we're supposed to have like a new skirmish, which I'm excited about. I'm really looking forward to it. You sift through the debris pile, but find nothing of interest. World chat's talking about a filthy dog. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, I guess we're not gonna find anything there. Just wanted to double check. Make sure we're not missing anything. Because you never know. I still think we need a falcon punch. Just a literal falcon comes in and helps you punch orcs to death. It would be great. Whenever this class gets a revamp, so help me. If it doesn't have a falcon punch, I was gonna say I'd quit playing LOTRO, but who am I kidding? Could never get away from this game. There will always be a little bit of LOTRO in all of us. There we go, there we go. Dead orc, dead orc. Interrupted, come on, buddy. You got arrows that actually work? What kind of an orc are you? Alright. Sift through the debris but find nothing. Okay. Well. Let's try this way where there's the quest ring. There we go. There's a second level? Oh my gosh. Oh well, kind of a second level. Siege equipment here. crap, from behind. Let's go up the ramps and see what we can find. Just some archers. Okay, well. That could have been better. Oh, crap. Hey, buddy. Whoa! He punched us onto the ground? What the heck? We would have made that jump, but he punched us midair. He's like, not today. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do that again if I tried. Holy guacamole. He just stopped us. Holy crap, I've never had anything like that happen in LOTRO before. That was crazy. If you interrupt me, so help me, buddy. So help me, buddy. See, there we go. You find a short knife of elf make buried within the debris. Bye. Alright, what do we still need? Collect berries? I haven't seen a single berry in this whole place. Oh, there's some over here. Or, more accurately... Oh no, that's a pitcher. What the heck? I don't see no berries. I don't see no berries. There's literally no berries here. I don't know what the game's thinking. Oh gosh. Chased by every Uruk in the game, it feels like. I mean, do you guys see berries anywhere? Like, I don't know what this thing's talking about. Fight you. Oh, the other archer turns away. This is very much a berry-free city, it would seem. Archer needs to go. Archer needs to... This is the most dedicated Uruk in all of Saruman's army. Hey, level up from the dedicated Uruk. That's what we get for having a nemesis. He just makes us stronger. There we go. Let that be a life lesson, chat. If you ever have a nemesis, somebody that just keeps getting you down, they're grinding your gears, one day you will triumph and you'll be stronger for it. Oh my lag. Game. 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 I think we just lagged out an Uruk. I didn't get a single skill off. Alright. Bye. Combat's been crazy today. It's like really random, weird stuff. I still can't believe we got punched out of midair. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think there's any berries up here. I think that the map is lying to us. It's a berry-free zone. Jeez, how many Uruks are here? Hello, and what's up? Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Lurking is working. Oh, crap. More Uruks over here. There we go. I didn't even have them tab targeted, but it still worked. The game's like, you know, you really don't need to have enemies tab targeted or even fight them with skills anymore. We can just assume you do and we'll lag them out of existence. Thanks, game. Oh, goodness. Hey, tree. Time to punch a tree out of existence. Boom! Oh! I honestly didn't know we were supposed to fight the trees. I was just like, hey, I'll punch a random tree. Why not? Turns out that's the berry quest. Well, that changes everything. Alright. I understand more now. Now that I know what we're looking for. You know, when you think of berries, you usually think of bushes, not trees. But trees do grow berries as well. Wonder if trees are jealous of bushes. They're like, man, they get all the berry attention. Just sitting here with my bark on, like nothing's going on. There we go. Fury of blows. Love that thing. Just pummel them to death. So cool. Well, there's probably more trees up this way. I don't think we're gonna get all of them up here, though. It's starting to seem very, very unlikely. Oh gosh. And then he went over the edge. And was never seen from again. Poor halfling died there in Middle-earth. Good deal. Got some more berries. We still got arrows coming at us. We're gonna use our crazy skill. Helm Crusher, Helm Crusher, Helm Crusher. Boom! Head butted to death. And man, let me tell you, I think we really do see those stars. That's what the skill looks like. It's like fire stars coming off, and I feel like that's like accurate. We're just like seeing stars after that headbutt. Both us and the enemy. Like, I feel like, you know, punching makes sense. Headbutting, I feel like, never makes sense. Like, how do you... Unless you have, like, some heavy armor on or something. But even then, I feel like you're doing just as much damage to yourself as you're doing to the other person. I guess at least you know it's coming, so your body, like, braces for it. Whereas the other person, they just get hit in the head randomly. But, like, man... Headbutting cannot be good for anything. Other than making you more of a barbarian. Brain damage? Yeah, headbutting's great for brain damage.
You found Uruks at the Hall of the Swift River, I do not doubt it. But did you find aught else?
You hand Bregalith the elf knife you unearthed from the debris at Thram Kelakir. She blows dust from the hilt and wipes the blade clean. But then you found you were being fought by a craven who's craven.
You found Uruks at the Hall of the Swift River, I do not doubt it. But did you find aught else?
Unless I am very much mistaken, this is a dagger of the bright company Brawler. Holla. Many were the glorious deeds in the ages past. And long did they fight against Sauron and his minions. Were it not for such worthies as Celeborn... That's what it says, worthies. As Celeborn and Glorfindel, who survived the war, or heroic Cranoriel, who did not. The rout of Eregion might have been even worse. I will bring the dagger to Imladris, where it can be kept in a place of honor. If it truly is a weapon of the Bright Company, it is fitting for it to come to rest within the place of refuge, for which its wielder fought, and likely died. Dang. Sauron's cute in Rings of Power? Heck yeah.
And so I will bid farewell to you and the Ranger Meneldir, for I must bring this warning to Imladris.
Alright, girl. Gonna go getting some physical mastery. Got some might as well. Oh my goodness. Such small numbers. What's our physical mastery right now? 81%. Wow. It's actually not too bad. We have 1,000 physical mastery at level 15, 16. It's not too bad, not too bad. And so I will bid farewell to you and the Ranger Meneldir, for I must bring this warning to Imladris. The wizard Saruman has sent Uruk warbands to the ruins of Eregion and Swan Fleet, seeking Ringlore. What he desires to do with it, Lord Elrond will know better than I. But surely it can mean nothing good. I believe we had learned the danger of such craft, but perhaps it was not so. I fear we are on the very precipice of danger, Brawler. Holla. I wish you and Meneldir good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take each of you. But I also have a warning of my own to give. I bid you exercise caution on the road, and do not trust others too readily. These are days I would never have expected to see, and yet all around me I see signs of the deepening shadow. It may be that servants of Saruman, or those of an enemy we cannot yet perceive, work to undo all the good that has been achieved in these lands. Farewell. Perhaps we will meet again on a more sunny day, when these cares and worries have been set aside. On the precipice of danger, dang.
I will take Bregalith's warning to heart, and you should as well.
Hello there. Again. Hey, Miss Weaver, what's up? How's it going? You doing alright, buddy? To that end, might I suggest that we travel one road rather than two, Brawler? Holla. I must bring word to the chieftain of the Dunedain of the danger posed by Saruman and his Urukai. He will not greet me warmly, and I know not where he will be found. But this warning must be delivered all the same. I suggest we make for the ruins of Old Cardolan, and consult with a friend of mine who lives among them. Nandir, by name. He will not cast aside our friendship when I left. He will know where to find the Dunedain we seek. Just finished the Final Fantasy XIV EW First Alliance raid. Also tried your hand at your first ultimate today. Dang. That's awesome, Mist Weaver. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've seen Mist. Also, Mist, I don't know if you noticed, we got new badges, emotes, all sorts of stuff going on. It's amazing when I'm on vacation. You've not been playing LOTRO? Not watching it? Oh, dang. I gotta say, I've really been enjoying this expansion way more than I ever thought I would. Have you played through the new expansion, Mistweaver? I would appreciate your company on the road. After I have delivered my message, I will leave you at the finest tavern I have ever known, the Inn of the Prancing Pony in Breetown. From there, you will surely find a path to whatever adventures you might wish. You have. Awesome. Did you enjoy it, or what did you think about the new expansion? Time zones and other stuff eventually killed your interest. Understandable. You like Minas Morgul more? Minas Morgul's hard to beat. But I've got to say, Gundabad's probably the lowest. I really did. Okay, I forgot about War of the Three Peaks. War of the Three Peaks is the lowest. And then Gundabad is probably like right there with it. The last part of this expansion is so bad with the traveling. Okay, that makes sense. But I must say, going back to a time in LOTRO when Sauron and Saruman are still alive, much more exciting, I feel like. It's a much more interesting game. Because I think that's LOTRO's biggest problem, is currently, right now, presently, really since Minas Morgul, there hasn't been a villain. Like, yeah, Skarsgård's doing something, like, wherever the heck he is. But they kind of just, like, dealt with him and were like, yeah. And then the like, Orc and Gundabad was just incompetent. Like, his forces were dwindling. He was a joke. And so it was really boring. There was nothing, like, compelling going on. You know, it lacked a real villain. Okay, yeah, there was Hrimil, but I don't know. It just, the way that they handled it, it just wasn't interesting until like the last hour. Because like, I understand Hrimil was the main villain, and yeah, they were pretty cool. But they're covered hardly at all, which is actually a good thing. You want your main villain not to be covered. But you need sidekicks that keep things interesting. And Gundabad had really boring, like, I'm gonna call them sidekicks, but you know, lesser villains. Their lesser villains were just a waste of time. After Sauron fell. Yeah. Saruman is still around, for sure. But LOTRO actually covering Saruman still being around is quite a while from now. Like, as of right now in the timeline, Saruman's been defeated, basically. Yeah, exactly. There was, like, no lesser villain. Nothing to keep you going. But yeah, I'm really hoping for Harad. They keep teasing about going to a sea place. It's either going to be probably Rune or Harad. I'm hoping we go Harad. That would be so cool. I've been waiting this whole game to go to Harad. Cannot wait to see deserts in LOTRO. As well as the whole Corsair thing. That would be really cool. Not to mention, like, jungle. Jungle is supposed to be in Harad. There's a huge jungle down there. Like, basically, this is called Harondor because it's between Harad and Gondor, and it's disputed territory. Further down, there's like the Corsair capital and stuff, and then inland, there's like all sorts of jungle, all inland down here, off this map. I really hope they go that deep into Harad and we get to see some serious jungle. That'd be really cool. Basically a loose alliance between Oryx and Miram and the Hobgoblins, Hrimil. Yeah, and they were losing most of the time. Like, it was just... I never felt threatened. I never felt... Like, basically I felt like we were going there and just, like, killing everybody there just because a random dwarf wanted us to. Like, it was a really weird expansion. Hrimil voice controlling everyone. And yeah, the whole, like, voice control thing, it was kind of felt like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It really didn't work. With, like, the mind control and stuff, it was just not a good movie. And not a good expansion. What say you, my friend? If this course seems good to you, I recommend we return to Maswad, restock and resupply. Okay, calling me friend is kind of presumptuous, dude. We were on very not good terms just a few moments ago. Like, probably like 20 paragraphs ago from this guy. Anyway. Let us put Scardy Birdblade to work. Once more before we depart Swanfleet and travel north to deliver our warning. Alright, we getting some gear?
How can I be of service?
Where are we going? Nowhere, because we need to go do other stuff. Alright. Sorry, Mr. Ranger. We got our own work to do. Boom. Let's see. But yeah, I'm really hopeful that whatever new in-game expansion LOTRO does, that it ends up being really good. Also, Gundabad really had nothing new to it, like other areas did. Like Minas Morgul, they had so many new assets, or at least like reused in interesting ways. Of course, Gundabad had some stuff like that too, but it was just the whole area felt very samey. Oh yeah, the bucket of water. I forgot about that guy. Alright, yeah, we'll get this guy's bucket of water. Ew, looks like it's got like a fish in it. Be interesting to see if he says anything about that. Oh crap, we gotta carry it back? Oh boy. Bucket left behind set as focus. There we go. Oh dang, we just got a band as loot. Here we go, down here. Might, fight. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. What if we stop moving? Nope. Alright, remind me to do the bracelet, chat. I'm counting on you. Because I know I'm going to forget. Like, instantly. Just instant forget everything that's going on. There we go. Oh, crap! Rim smiles as you deliver his water bucket. Why'd we, like, toss it on the fire? Like, what the heck?
I welcome your aid.
I could have done that without the drenching, my friend. But even so, thank you for retrieving my bucket. You have proven both reliable and unexpected, and each of those qualities brings a smile to my lips. Perhaps next I should retrieve a towel. No, I will be fine. Worry not, and neither shall I. Alright then, that was a interesting quest. Okay. Kind of weird. Oh yeah, the bracelet. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Good deal. We also have a helmet that we apparently never equipped. Alright, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Anything else we need to equip? I think we're good, hopefully. I think we're fine. Okay. I'm looking for trees to fight. There we go, there's one. Oh, my lag. There we go, there we go. There we go. Good deal. Got all of those finally. Alright, now we need to head back to town again. If you can call it a town. The next voice has Gandalf. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. Yes. Boom! Bilbo, Bilbo, the ring is in your
Beware
pocket.
the servants of the enemy.
Thank you for these holly berries. I will add them to my ingredient pouch, and will make use of them in the days ahead. I hope it was not too much trouble. Horns and wood trolls are both very dangerous if you are not prepared for their attacks, which can be most deadly for the unwary. Gandalf.
Yes?
I am not just a healer and a herbalist, but a warrior too. And on occasion, I have had cause to use my skills in combat. I know the hurts that can be caused by Uruk-wielded blades, both as one who treats them, and as one who has sustained them. Face the Uruks that prowl Tham Kelahir to the north, and wrest their weapons from them. I will be in your debt for this, my friend, both as a healer and as a fighter. A little of both. All right. Goodness, weeds, my gosh. Foliage is so difficult when you're a hobbit. It's like, come on everybody, watch me go through every single blade of grass on my way to victory. Thank goodness Tolkien didn't make hobbits any smaller, or so help me, this game would be unplayable. It'd be like ants. Every raindrop would be a death sentence. Or A Bug's Life. That's the better ant movie. With the grasshopper villains. Oh my goodness. This way, this way. This way, this way. Alright, what do we need to do here? Collect blades. Okay, well that I can do. Although I don't think you have a blade, but who knows, maybe you do. Hey, you do. Good deal. Uruk's so strong, even the archers have blades. Look at him go. There we go. Falcon punch. Jeez. Just demolishing them. I know we're over leveled, but still, it's like early game is easy. I don't remember. I have no idea what the balance is like in this game. Does it get harder when you get to 20 or so? Or is it just face roll the whole time? I know landscape's relatively easy all the time, but right now it's like one-shotting things. Oh, we can't go through the tent. Lame. What if we dismount? Can we go through that? Lame. Alright.
Beware the servants of the enemy.
Thank you for these weapons, my friend. Perhaps this will hinder the efforts of the Urks to threaten the folk of this land and slow the damage they think to cause. Go with my well wishes and good fortune to you on the road. Oh, thank you for the shields that we can't use. Oh crap, we are getting some virtue XP though. Oh, and we got points to spend, man. We got stuff to do. Let's get that Valor going. Caps at 8 on Valor? Nice. Okay, we could probably learn something else as well. Thinking Zeal as well. So we'll start doing Zeal next. 10 LOTRO points. I don't know why the deeds and completed and shown don't actually connect like they're supposed to. Like usually when you click on that, it'll tell you what the heck happened. Defender of Swanfleet. Nice. I'm guessing we did like all the quests we were supposed to do for the deed. There we go. We're now the Defender of Swanfleet. Brawler. Coridi? Well, Coridi's gone. Find the bridge to the north. It's really to the south. Okay, so we probably need to take a stable to Karas Galebrin. If possible.
Greetings, friend.
Take me to your stable, Mr. Master. Here we go. Oh boy, oh boy. Goodbye, Mr. Wood Troll. So we got a whole bunch of junk. See if we can't combine our bags into one or two big ones. There we go. Much better. Nearly to this quest. Go ahead and dismount when we get there. Oh, this is a very nice bridge. Goodness. Wow. Wow. The bridge is clear of threats from the north. For now. Well, dang, this is going to take us right where we need to go. I think that's just a pool of water. It's hard to tell. Wow, this place is gorgeous. Imagine seeing it in its heyday. Of course, we kind of did with the instance, but we didn't really get a lot of time to look around.
Our resolve must not falter.
This pelt. I should have known. These are no ordinary wargs. It is, as the rumors suggested. These fell beasts are a plague upon these lands. I fear it will be difficult to contain this threat if we do not act quickly. Take this pelt to Rovandis in Eidhovel, northeast of here. Follow the main road and cross the bridge to the north. She has been keeping watch in western Eregion, and my suspicions of this new threat come from her more recent reports. This should prove to be of value for her. She will have more information for you. Deliver the pelts to Rovandis. Alrighty then. Let's keep on. Goodness, rocks. Keep on keeping on. Orcs and urks. Oh my. Hope everybody in chat's having a good weekend. I know I am so far. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot about the crazy fog, yeah. Let's go in like the deep fog. It's a major fog, alright. The river poses a natural barrier against the incursions from this direction. Munching on pizza? Oh man, I'm jelly. Got pizza? Flowering rush. What a rush. I've never had such a rush picking flowers. Okay, we're done with the rush jokes. Wouldn't want to get in a hurry. Okay, now we're really done with the rush jokes. Just hope it's not rush week. Okay, for realsies though, we're really done. I promise. This is the time. Oh crap, getting virtue XP with zeal. Look at us go, chat. What else do we want to do? Finesse, critical, physical, will, agility, critical. Let's go ahead and... Oh crap. We combat now. Bye. Jeez, I can't see a thing. Oh crap, who are you?
Megovanen.
Oh jeez, not the turtle again. I already apologized to Myrtle.
What do you need?
Well met, Brawler. You are just in time. I'm afraid that I have gotten my foot trapped here. I have managed to fend off the turtles thus far, but help is appreciated. You managed to free him. Freed. I can make my way back to Ekaterethris on my own now. I thank you for your assistance. Anytime, buddy. Jeez. Stinking turtles. Dread turtles? Oh my gosh. They don't seem too dreadly. Oh my goodness, it's getting worse. The jokes are getting worse, chat. Goodness, reads, my Jiminy. What I would give to be a tall person. Is this how short people feel all the time? Like, what the heck? Mad respect. Alright, we still got one more turtle we need. If we could see.
What can I do for you?
There we go. Iluvatar? Is that you? Where did that voice come from? I did not click on any NPC. You guys heard that too, right? I didn't click on any NPC? What the heck, game? Hey, there we go. Hi, buddy. Please don't kill me. Let's go to mount up. I think everything is now back in either this town or another town. So we shall go and make sure that we get everything to and from the town. Do all that. 5 LOTRO points, always good. Scout of Swanfleet. Hey, there we go. That one worked. Yeah, so we did finish Tales of Swanfleet Advanced. 60 out of 60 quests completed. It really doesn't feel like we've done 60 quests. 60 plus probably like another 20 from the epic, so we've done like 80 quests. We're going the wrong way, Captain. It's easy to do in here. We probably should have just gone to the stable there, but we don't have swift travel here, so I feel like it makes just as much sense to go the other way. Becoming VIP for swift travel is probably worth it every time. Just for a month. It's beautiful. Yeah. That music, though. Did we already pass where we were supposed to go? Yeah, we did. Honestly, a pretty good hideout. I don't even notice that they're here. It just looked like ruins.
What do you need?
I thank you for your attention to this task. It is no easy feat to defeat a dread turtle. You have my thanks. What level quest was this? Level 8. Perwethian! What's up? Queen, I've got a serious problem. I have drowned in projects of specialness. I have been so much on the Etsy, it's not even funny. An emote addiction, but for realsies though. Like, yes, Dell, thank you for pointing out which emotes we were talking about. Thank you, Dell, for that. Kevin showed me. But yeah, I've also been busy working on the merch store. Now got different emotes and things as shirts. We've got stickers, which I think is really cool, that you can put on like your laptop or stuff when you go to college. It's a pretty popular thing when I was in college anyway. Help donate for it? Oh my gosh. Bad Dell. Oh goodness. Chat's bad. Also got like magnets you can put on your fridge and stuff. I'm excited, chat. Like, I've had some merch in the past, but I'm really excited about that. Plus, the emotes are pretty cool too. So, I definitely have a problem though. Was on Etsy a little too much this morning. I thank you for your attention to this task. It is no easy feat to defeat a turtle. You have my thanks. Okay, we already read that. Too many terrible turtles!
Ah, you are most welcome back.
What was that noise?
Ah, you are most welcome back. Ah, you are most welcome back. Ah, you are most welcome back. Ah, you are most welcome back.
Oh my gosh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Why'd we close out of it? Now we have to do it again. Oh no.
Ah, you are most welcome back.
Stop it. Don't ever welcome me anywhere. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I think we found a cougar. I see the turtles were not much for you to handle. I am looking forward to cooking these rushes up right away. You have my thanks. You should have that sound clip. Mafungo, please no. Thank you, Mist, for the shoutouts. There we go, there we go. Wade Water's flowering rushes.
Many are the wounds of war that scar these lands.
Cougar likes shorties? Oh gosh, is that true? Ugh. It is good that the approaches to Karas Galebrin are mostly free of enemies. But my heart grieves that Uruks and other such foes already stalk the lanes of the city. Thank you for your efforts on behalf of my people. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Mist. Alright, are we basically done in this zone? We got a quest back at Mossward. Then we have one up that way. Clear all. Then select Stable Masters. Where is that? Western Oregon. Well, let's go to Western Oregon.
How can I be of service?
You can't. Really, we can't mithril travel while mounted. Good to know. So we're now down to 3 quests. One is back in Mossward. Oh, we got the Bree Jail one. So we're really down to 2 quests. But we have 4 overall, because there's also an introduction to take us to Bree as well. So we've got 2 quests to go to Bree. That's quite a ways from here. Luinori, what's up? Evening. How's it going? This is a weird southern accent, but I guess that's what we're going with. Wow. Wow. Well, bless your little heart. Bless your little heart. Oh my goodness. Alright. So when we get to there, that'll probably finish off that, and then we can port back to here, and then go back that way. So we have to go through Tharbad to get to Cardalin. Okay. Interesting. And that goes to the South Downs. Which is not the South Barrow Downs, it's just the South Downs. Because there's the North Downs way up here. Okay. Druid's Fire coming in with a raid of 19. Let's get a shout out for Druid's Fire. What were you up to, Druid? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Today we are having all sorts of fun going through the new expansion here in the LOTRO. Druid Raid! Dangburger? Burgermeister Ding. Druid Raid! What a great time for that sound clip. Oh my goodness.
Megavonnen.
Dwindle and I have been exchanging notes, keeping an eye on the Shadows' movements. On both sides of the Glandrin. It grows, and will continue to grow until the light can no longer endure. I am glad to hear Dwindle has made progress on the investigation of the most recent incursions. This pelt belongs to that of a Wog, but the markings are what concerns me. Allow me to examine this pelt further. How's it going? Doing great, Druid. We got our new office in our new house, so we now have a new background. I know, it's so interesting. It's got a light switch and the void. So yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. Definitely enjoying actually having a house and being able to like stream late at night, not having to worry about who's up or not. Oh, it's been good, and really enjoying this expansion. Way more than I thought I would, for sure. I didn't think I'd want a low-level expansion to LOTRO, but man, it's been bringing back a lot of good memories. So yeah, I've been having a ton of fun. How about you, Druid? What's up? Nerdy Wisdom and Guarandez. How's it going, everybody? We jumped for no reason at all. Why not? Yeah, we already read all that. Okay.
For the longest time, I had feared those that served the shadow would soon wake.
Causes FOMO? Oh my goodness, I'm sure it does. Yeah, the LI reward track's crazy. I recommend going to a time before the LI reward track. Do-do-do. Back before when, you know, it was a fun place to be in LOTRO, when you didn't have to worry about a million LI things and all the nonsense. Congrats on the new place. Having your own space is priceless. Absolutely. I didn't realize how true the commercials are about, like, when people, like, you know, really value the keys and stuff that they get to their new house, but, like, it really is true. Like, even doing things that I don't like doing, like raking leaves or vacuuming, has been a lot more fun when, you know, it's your place and you're taking pride in it and discovering your backyard, if you will. For the longest time, I had feared those that serve the shadow would soon wake. I have lost many trying to keep these lands safe. Now I am afraid the threat is all too real. This pelt you have gave me bore a concerning mark. I will need more time to confirm whether my suspicions are true. Meanwhile, my scouts have reported unusual movement at long-forgotten ruins to the west. Wood trolls have made the ruins their new home, and they desecrate that land. Go to Thamlar's skull. to the west and thin the wood trolls' numbers. I should be able to glean more from these markings in the meantime. Also, we've been super busy. We're on vacation right now. And so we've been super busy on Twitch. We've also been relaxing, don't worry, chat. But been having a ton of fun setting up like merch store, getting all new emotes, getting lost on Etsy. It's been quite a lot of fun. Mowing your own backyard, not having to wait in some maintenance person to fix something 3 weeks after you reported it, yeah. Although you do still have to wait on whoever you call to fix it. But yeah, it's way better than them being like, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong here. Sure, your apartment's like 50 degrees, but trust me, your heater's working fine. Like, thanks, guys. They're just like, well, yeah, it's a small heater, so your apartment clearly can't. That's even smaller than the heater could be. Clearly can't, you know, keep up with how cold it is outside. So clearly, it's going to be cold in here, and it's definitely not that your heater broke when it's 70 degrees outside and still freezing inside your apartment. But you know, it's fine. Definitely not speaking from personal experience. And then, I don't know if you guys know in chat, but I actually had, not in my unit, but in the building in which my apartment was in, I had an apartment fire. And the firewall did wonders, like it blocked the fire from spreading into my unit, but smoke damage. Everything had a layer of soot, like super thick on it. Everything. Like we had to throw away so much stuff because even after washing it and bringing it back to my parents' house, it still had this overwhelming smell that was making their whole house smell like it had been through a fire. Like it was unreal how strong the smell is of soot and fire. Where are we supposed to go? I guess further this way. Oh yeah, right there, okay. And so, Shubanoff, what's up? It was just unreal. I would not wish a fire on my worst enemy. And it was so time consuming to redo everything. Like, it's just, oh my gosh. Thank you, Dell, for the shout out. These zones are so good. Love how there's only one portal between both and the older lands. Yeah, they did a really good job with this. We eventually have somewhere to go there, similar to Yondershire. Getting rid of Erdogan's Shire portal, yeah. So Druids, I don't know if you've been following the news, but have they confirmed that it's Harad next? I think they said like sea-related areas, but which means it's either going to be Rune or Harad. Or it could be like the Sea of Nirn as well, I guess. Although I don't think... They said something about saltwater, and I don't think Nirn is a saltwater, but it could be. Oh, geez, we need to go north. The smell of saltwater, okay. John Bright, what's up? Grey Havens? Grey Havens would be cool too. I'd be game for Grey Havens, but personally, I'm ready for Harad. I've been waiting for Harad basically since we defeated Sauron in Mordor. Like, I've been wanting Harad badly. Alright, here's the wood troll population. Goodness, there's a lot of them. Yeah, Brawler's awesome too. Been loving this class. He's on Core of the Rings this Friday. Gravens feels like end of story. Yeah, I'm guessing. Personally, here's how I would like them to do Grey Havens. Have it be the very last area. And when right before the servers shut down, have everyone get on a boat and have them start sailing away. And then have like enemy boats or something spawn along the way. And if players keep defeating the enemy boats, then the servers stay on that much longer. Like, stuff like that would be kind of cool. But yeah, have the end of the game be a sail into sunset would be awesome.
To more happy adventures in lands and stories ever expanding.
Jovanov, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you, thank you. I survived the boat experience in WoW trying to get to their new expect. Well, okay, maybe it's not the best example. But I think it'd have a better feel having it be, you know, the end. Wolf Alzheimer's, man, it has been a long time. What is up? Or they could do like PoE and just have you start over, but with stronger enemies. Well, LOTRO already kind of has those servers, but yeah, that would be cool too. Personally, honestly, I feel like we need a LOTRO 2 soonish. Especially now that the Amazon series exists, I think a LOTRO 2 would make a lot of sense. Especially if that series goes on for a long time. I would love to see a LOTRO 2. Only this time, have it start in a different part of Middle-earth, and so then we could see like the early days of like Rohan and stuff. I think would be really cool. Get an idea of like the inner workings there, or even Gondor would be cool too. See the rise of Sauron over there, or they could straight up be like, all right, we're starting the game in Harad. Vine returns. Oh my gosh. Okay, Andang, thanks so much for the raid. Coming in with a party of 6. What's up? What were you up to? Can we get a shout out, chat? What were you up to today? We're having fun going through the new expansion here in LOTRO. Definitely enjoying it, and also talking about what we want to see in LOTRO's future. And potentially, you know, a sequel game would be cool too. Welcome, welcome everybody. We're nearly there. Okay, Andang, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Man, Raiden before following? Look at you. Played a little bit of the new X-Pack, mostly duoing with someone else. But their playstyle doesn't lend itself well. Okay. to dig into the story. I'm sorry. We'll go until 6,666. Hey, I'm not gonna be here to play it if they do. Personally, I hope LOTRO does have some sort of conclusion in my lifetime. I don't think it'd be good to have it going literally forever. Or at least start a second game or something, you know? I'm just saying, in like 2100, I think LOTRO's graphics will be a little bit outdated. Running around Mirkwood. That's when your main is at the moment. How's the new stuff? Oh, I'm loving the new stuff. I think doing a low-level expansion, I don't want to see them do it ever again. But this one time, it made so much sense. And by ever again, I mean, like, not all the time, but they could do it again, like, 10 years from now, but I think it's really good having a low-level expansion. Scouring of the... Oh, for sure we need Scouring of the Shire. Absolutely, chat. Yeah. Exactly, Druid's Fire. Yeah. It just happens to be that LOTRO happened to release its first and only low-level expansion at the exact same time that there happened to be a huge influx of Tolkien fans from the Amazon TV series. You know, just happened to be at the same time so that old players and new players could play together for the first time ever. Just happened to be at the same time that the Amazon series got released. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some things just happen, you know? It just happened.
What do you need?
No, for sure. It definitely was super coordinated, Druids. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah. But I think it was a fantastic idea, honestly. And it's very nice that it was a prequel. I think if it was just like at the same time as Shadows of Angmar, it wouldn't be as good. But the fact that it's a prequel and it's setting up things, I think makes it be a lot more interesting. And so that this is like the new start of the game, I think is really smart. Now, I would love LOTRO to like reorder some of its levels in like some areas, so that they made a little bit more sense on progression now. Because there are so many early level zones now, but I digress. Imboko, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you for helping us keep the shadow at bay. It pains me to learn Tham Lasgold has been tainted. We shall renew our efforts to drive the new intruders away. But now our attention turns to Tham Kalikir. While examining the pelt, I discovered that the wargs were of the White Hand. Something is strange about this new communion.
You have my thanks for taking care of the wood trolls.
We are
in
so
Tham
close to
Lasgold.
leveling up. One of the more business-savvy expansions we've seen from the devs. Yeah, it's business-savvy, and it's also, like, actually good. Like, it's not just boring. Yes, I do not like dynamic leveling, but what I would like to see is a level squish like what they did in WoW. Where when WoW did their level squish, they basically made all expansions except for the newest one be at the same level range, which then increases replayability. Because let's say you just want to do like Isengard, you don't have to go 1 to 65 just to play through Isengard. You could then go like 1 to 40, play Isengard to get to 50, and then go from there. I think that would make a lot more sense. With LOTRO getting to a level cap of 150 potentially with the next in-game expansion. Oh, for sure, it does wreck the story druids. But I think on your first playthrough, you should play through everything. And maybe they make it to where all expansions are at in-game. So then you're never, like, really out-leveling an area. That's an expansion. Expansion of free content last year was the setup for a level squish. It would have been a good time to do it, I think. Very good story awaits you in Cardalon as well. Nice. Yeah, the ring lore here was really cool. I've enjoyed it so far. Well, supposedly EG7 is getting them more people to do graphics updates and things like that, druids. So, you know, if they are really wanting to invest in the game, I think that a level squish would be a good project to do. But yeah, you don't want to just throw it together. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing. Another project I would love them to do is to do a real classic LOTRO, not just the legendary servers, but a real classic LOTRO I think would be really cool. Yeah, druids, that's what EG7 is doing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When you do the level squish, you should hire an outside company, have them do that. Yeah, I know, druids. I just wish they would do it, though. The one thing I wish is that the older raids were viable. Yeah, a level squish would make the older raids be a lot more viable too. Because then they'd only be one expansion behind instead of a ton of expansions behind, and they could still give good gear that way too. For in-game, it'd be very easy to make that happen, I think. That'd be so cool. You have my thanks for taking care of the wood trolls in Tham Lasco. With the wargs connected to the White Hand, and scouts reporting renewed movement within Tham Kalikir, I can no longer assume it is a coincidence. Just like this expansion. I lost someone dear to me during the last trek into those ruins, so I had one of my scouts observe the creatures there. The shadow infests that place. But the latest edition of wargs is even more troubling. Urukai are not known for traveling with wargs. Speak to Halendir, just outside the ruins. He can tell you more. Alright, Uruks and wargs working together? It's chaos. All these are big ticket projects. Blizzard can do it. LOTRO is run by the equivalent of your corner mom and pop convenience store. True. Absolutely true. But if they ever wanted to really make an investment, or, you know, hypothetically, if the graphics update really did attract a lot of people, which I don't think it will, but if it did, then maybe they'd have a budget for stuff like that. But yes, this is before the events of Shadows of Angmar, before anything's risen to power.
Provandis sent you. I assume she told you of the Urukai?
I have been observing the comings and goings within Tham Kalakir. While they have shown no signs of further expansion, I fear they are but waiting for the right moment. That's why it's before the shadow. True. True. By the way, if you guys haven't already followed, be sure to do so. We stream LOTRO all the time here on this channel, and would love for you guys to return in future streams as well. Whatever you are to do in there, be careful. The Urukai are dangerous foes, not to be underestimated. Oh crap, speaking of dangerous foes.
Provandis sent you. I assume she told you of the Urukai?
Hey, have a good supper, druids. If we are to find proof of this new communion between Urukai and Wog, then start by searching for where the Wogs are kept. Take it easy. Da 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 da. Alright, we now go into the heart of Thamkelakir to see what horrible alliance has formed. That new area is very pretty, absolutely. We'll look over the overlook here in a second. A strange cage. Investigated wild cages 1 out of 4. Hey, level up. Level 17. So it is Welcome Back Weekend right now, but even without that, I still feel like we're getting way too many levels for the area. I feel like they could have made it either reduced the XP quests we're giving or increased the amount of levels that this expansion covers, because it seems like we're like, you know, just a few quests shy of a challenge. Or a few too many quests. So that overlooks a Regia. And over there is Moria, I'm assuming. Here. No, that's... South Moria is... over there. Just out of view. Still beautiful. Watching a flick with the hubby, gotta go. Hey, take care. Boom. Alright, what do we need to do now? Just continue looking at ward cages? Okay. I can do that. There we go. Oh crap. There's more. Where are you? There you are. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. You guys would stop attacking me, I could actually take in the view. Completed Way of the Maelstrom? Oh my gosh. Just Hobbit running around nut-cracking orcs. There we go. And so this is looking towards the angle. Then Goodness. It's awesome. I'm kind of surprised you can't see Weathertop from here. It is a little bit far away, to be fair. But you can see it from just about everywhere else in Middle-earth. Hobknocking? Oh my gosh. That poor guy. Sounded like he did get kicked in the nuts. Oh my gosh. Like... just beautiful. Every now and then, LOTRO just kind of blows you away. Those moments are getting a little bit less often as the years have gone on, but man, it's still a good-looking game sometimes. Come back here, boy. There we go. Hey, getting that virtue XP. Get our confidence. Let's see what next. Oh crap. Jeez, the stun. The stun, though. Bye. I'm pretty sure stuns are the only thing that can kill us at this point. There's the last ward cage. Stop bowing to that, Eric. There we go, there we go. We gotta do it. Goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Some people play from like way out here. I don't know how they do it. I gotta be right up close. Right with my character. Bit more personal. Game? 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 Why, there we go. Like, why are we stuck? Oh gosh, we're still lagging. Come on, game. There we go. Don't scare me like that, game. So yeah, we found everywhere, I guess. All right. Good deal. We still need something back here. Time to get out and push. Not just me hitting those hang-ups. Jeez, we went past them again. Come on, smile for the camera. Alright, let's talk.
Megovanen.
You found the wog cages. Then it is as I feared. The shadow brings the beasts into these lands, and my eyes have failed to warn of its presence. There must be a reason why they are now suddenly moving together. There are bound to be more of these beasts out there. We must find out the source and prevent more of these creatures from entering our region. You gotta pick something first. Can't take any of it. Cool.
The presence of wargs within the Urukai camps is troubling.
Hang-ups are a feature? I don't know about that one, huh? I mean, say what you will, but I don't know. It's not a feature I'd want. I'll just put it that way. The presence of wargs within Urukai camps is troubling. We will have to see if there is more we can gather from the Urukai to understand their true purpose. Return to Thamkelekir and see if you can find any information from the Urukai that will lend us to the source of this warg threat. Obtain information by defeating Uruks. Induced lower ponderance breaks. Oh my gosh. It's also what stuns are, I guess. I'm not stunned, I'm just on an induced lower pondering break. Oh my gosh. Windef. The other day we met Betty Crocker in LOTRO, and she gave us baked goods. It was amazing. Oh crap, stunned again. These Urks not messing around. That same episode we killed Bambi, so it was a great one. It's a great time. Oh geez, he like rose up. He's happy to see us. Alright, let's go. Oh, defeat the Urukai captain? Thought we already did. Fine, I'll fight you guys too. Here we go. Dang, his eyes went red. There we go. Dropped a strange piece of parchment. I'm curious. Here we go. Oh boy, we're gonna have to fight a Craven, aren't we? Oh jeez, another one. You got friends.
How can I be of service?
This parchment resembles that of many carried by the Urukai. It likely contains valuable information, but the scribblings are indecipherable to me. This may be what we've been looking for. I'm sure if you let Rovandis have a look, She might be able to glean some information from it. But first you should probably kill the Uruk that's firing arrows this whole time at you. Let's go. Got a worm problem here.
What can I do for you?
Thank you for your help, Brawler. Holla. These markings on this parchment are familiar to me. It contains worms. Oh my gosh. Bye.
How can I be of service?
It contains information regarding the movement of the wargs into Western Eregion. A master of beasts musters northeast of Tham Kelakir, tasked with bringing more wargs into these lands. If we can defeat this master, we can slow the White Hand's approach on Karas Galebrin, and slow the unfurling shadow.
It is time we took back our home and rid this land of the encroaching warg threat.
For a long time, Tham Kelakir stood overlooking the Bruninian, and now Urukai call it home. It is time we took back that home, and rid this land of this encroaching warg threat. To the northeast of Tham Kelakir, there awaits a master of beasts. His orders were to spread chaos and darkness upon the land, letting loose wargs to run wild. Once we have eliminated this threat, we can focus on the Urukai in Tham Kelakir and take it back. But we cannot lose more innocent people. Go and cull the warg numbers and defeat the warg master once and for all. Alright, we gotta defeat a warg master. Dun dun dun! Well, we shall defeat the warg master and his friends. Let it be known. If there's anything we do here, let it be that we defeat the master of the wargs. Send out your warg riders, as Saruman would say. Jeez, this game is just so beautiful sometimes. Gosh, we got Craven chasing us again. Chasing us again. Oh my lag. And I was just thinking about how we haven't had lag like the whole stream, or the whole playthrough of this whole expansion actually. But then all of a sudden it's like, nope, not today, Zerg. Wait, there should be a Warg Master around here somewhere. Well, this looks like the right spot. If I've ever seen one. Hey, complete Warg Slayer. Look at us go. Warg Slayer advanced. Badger, badger. Just punching everything in sight. Whether it be a badger or a warg, it doesn't matter. They're all getting punched today. Here we go. One camp's pretty. Oh crap! Jeez, you run like I don't even know. Got a sprinter over here. Goodness. The Wog Master. Anything else worthy of taking a screenshot of? Maybe the sign. Alright. Time to go on an adventure once again. There we go, defeated all those wogs. The sign says high five. See, that's what Saruman really was just wanting to do. He just wanted to give everybody a high five. Yeah. Maybe that's the real moral of the story. Never high five a banner. That's all Tolkien was trying to say. If anybody ever high fives a banner, they're bad news bears. They're just pissed because they were too short to reach them. Oh. We're nearly there. There we go.
Megavonen.
You have defeated the Wog Master, Brawler. Holla. Oh my goodness, Mr. Worm.
What can I do for you?
This is such welcome news. For now these lands are made safer. But our work is not yet complete. Our efforts in taking Tham Kelakir from the Uruk-hai must double. I will not let the sacrifice of the innocents be in vain. When the time comes, I hope to be able to call upon you again, Brawler. Holla. For now, I am grateful for your aid, and am indebted to you. My 5-year-old daughter is wondering, why can't you high-five a banner? Because Tolkien told you not to, okay? Remember that, kid. It's very important. Only evil people high-five banners. The most destructive amongst us. Alright, I think we just need to go to Mossward now, right? So let's go ahead and port back to our milestone, and then from there we'll go to Mossward. Thanks. Hey, anytime, anytime.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Here we go. The journey begins. So, you are here on the map right now. I'm surprised we're not taking that road. Instead, we're trying to find the secret path. Secret tunnel. But where is the secret tunnel? Will we finally meet Bevan once again, the French guard of Masward, in his true attempt to save all of Middle-earth? I do not know, but maybe we will. And there goes the fox. A fox that is French. A French fox for Bevan. Oh, there's a bridge. Alright. And another bridge. Look at that. Got bridges for days. But let us hope they do not go a bridge too far, or Klipau will have to kill you. Klipau is violent, apparently. Jesse, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I'm loving this game. I've played LOTRO for 10 years now, and have loved it the whole time. Well, maybe not the whole time. I didn't like Gundabad, or War of the Three Peaks, but other than that, I love this game. This expansion specifically, one of the best expansions LOTRO's had in a while, that's for sure. Probably my favorite since Minas Morgul. It's been a ton of fun, and I've honestly been making a lot of my own fun while streaming. Been thinking about getting the game again recently, but haven't been able to make up my mind. What makes it so good compared to previous expansions? Well, this is the first and only low-level expansion LOTRO's ever done. And so I think that makes the barrier to entry be a lot easier. So if there's ever been a class that you've always wanted to try in LOTRO, this expansion is the perfect time to try it. I've never played a Brawler and have been loving this class and loving the expansion. It's the prequel to Shadows of Angmar, and so they're setting up a lot of the story elements that come later. One specifically that happened last stream was crazy. I'm not going to spoil it here, but like some of the setup that they're doing, it's like, okay, I'm really starting to see how all this ties together, and it's pretty cool. Plus you get to see the ruins of Cardalon, one of the three separate kingdoms, or the three kingdoms that separated from Arnor. For those that don't know, Eriador used to be the kingdom of Arnor, which was half of the United Kingdom. There was Gondor in the west, and then Arnor in the east, and then Arnor in the west. And then Arnor split into three kingdoms. Arthedain, which is mostly what we've seen. Rudaur, which was up by Angmar and the Ettenmoors. And then Cardalon, which we're finally exploring down here in the south. Also, the starting areas are larger than they used to be, yet accessible and detailed as ever. Yeah, the detail has been really nice in this expansion as well. My attention was caught with low-level expansion. Yeah, same here. Honestly, after Gundabad, I probably wasn't going to play another in-game expansion for a while, but since they had a low-level expansion, I'm like, absolutely loving this. Scardy gives you a gruff greeting as you enter his shop.
I did not think you would return to Mossward so quickly.
Last time I played, there was news about a UI overhaul. Did they announce anything in regards to that? I haven't heard anything about a UI overhaul, really. They are still planning a graphics update. What was the issue with Gundabad? I was thinking about starting it on my Hunter, but the legendary revamp was very confusing, so I rolled a new tune. I think the LI revamp was a small part of it. My real issue with Gundabad, and I kind of talked about this earlier in the stream, so Gundabad is like this big, there was this big build-up, this huge, like, mighty dwarven invasion to retake the mountain home of Gundabad. And then you get there, And you realize that the orcs are just like struggling to survive. The hobgoblins are kind of taking over, but really kind of suck too. And then there's this dragon that does mind control things. And so like every interaction between villains and stuff like that is super boring in Gundabad. Because the only real villain is the dragon and you hardly see them. And so then there's just these like minor villains that are really boring in Gundabad that I did not like at all. And so the story was boring until the very end when it actually picked up and was really good for that last little hour, but it's not worth it for that last little hour, trust me. And so the expansion had to rely more on gameplay and things like that. A lot of the areas were very repetitive. It didn't feel like there was anything new there. Because War of the Three Peaks and some of the other expansions already existed, a lot of the story that they were trying to tell was already told in previous expansions. And so you're really doing a lot of the same gameplay and going over an expansion that felt like it only had about half the story it was supposed to, because they did the mini expansion. If there wasn't a mini expansion and War of the Three Peaks and Gundabad were the same thing, it would have been so much better, because there was just so much like filler quests and like no story at all, just really boring content that was very repetitive in Gundabad. And so if they had actually combined those two and not done two separate expansions, Gundabad would have been great, I think. But because they separated the story into two separate expansions, War of the Three Peaks and Gundabad, it just kind of was nothing. It was pretty boring. It felt like too many expansions over not enough bread. Is a low level expansion something I have to buy? Yes. Yeah, that is the downside. It just so happens that Geralt and Winna came by a short time ago, and they asked me to prepare some equipment to give you in the event you returned. Seems they wanted to give you a reward for looking after their boy, Tegwin. They arranged to pay for it, so who am I to argue? They have so far kept the lad from bothering me as often as he used to, which is nearly payment enough if you ask me. Nearly, I said. Peace of mind does not put food on the table. But luckily for you, coin does. So you pick whatever you like, and no cost to you. Battle gauntlets for the win!
So where does your road now lead? Old Cardolan, you say?
Almost better. I think that's all on gear. Scardy strokes his beard. There is not a lot there, as I understand it. To hear Menodir talk, you'd think it was a great kingdom. But that was long ago. Claimed by war and plague it was, apparently. And now it's remembered mainly by rangers and scholars. And by those with misfortune to hear them go on about it. I'll not stop you, but if you're going that way, you'll need to cross the river at Tharbad. The bridge there is out, and the crossing will not be pleasant. Enjoy yourself, Brawler. I will stay here in my shop, where it is warm and dry. Alrighty then.
Have you a moment?
Yeah, that's why I talked to you. Silly. Alright, we got so much to sell. Thanks for that explanation. I've heard a lot of people say Gundabad was rough, but this is the first time I've heard any sort of explanation. Also, the instances, from what I've heard, I didn't really play too many of them, but supposedly the instances were not as good as Minas Morgul. Minas Morgul was just like, the bar was so high, like, for me, it was my favorite expansion ever. Beating out Mines of Moria, which I didn't think was possible. And so, now that we moved past that, everybody's expectations were way up here, and Gundabad ended up being like one of the worst expansions LOTRO's ever done, as far as quality and content and all that stuff. And so it just was not the right time for a not good expansion, and also it just wasn't very good as well. Are there dungeons for low-level areas that are active? Yes. This expansion does have low-level dungeons. I don't know if it's active as far as player base, because I haven't gotten that far yet. But yes, there are low-level dungeons with this expansion. Anything we need to save here? Keep the food. I think we're pretty good. Nothing's really popping out at me. Oh, there we go. I wish there was less stuff in LOTRO that dropped. Just so much junk. We're already up to like 5 gold already, just from what we've sold.
Skadi is right. If
We're
we are to
only at
reach
17.
Cardolan, we will need to cross the river Gwathlo at Tharbad.
When the Numenorians built the city, its great bridge provided a valuable link to Gondor, and trade with the Southlands flourished. But in time, the kingdom of Arnor diminished, and Tharbad was abandoned. The South Road became less traveled than in prosperous days. Masonry crumbled over the years, and parts of the city fell into the river. The great thaw that followed, the fell winter released the floodwaters, and portions of the mighty bridge were lost for good. But folk crossed the river at Tharbad before the bridge was built, and it should remain possible even now that the bridge is gone. We will travel northwest to Tharbad and see for ourselves, Brawler. Holla. Let us meet in the shadow of the broken bridge on the southern bank. Varasin, the assassin. Alright, we're now going to Tharbad. I think we're still less than halfway through this expansion, but we might be halfway through, I'm not sure. Can we jump through here? We can! Look at us go. Here we go. Would say less than half, okay. Always good to take some screenshots. Really take the place in. We're in Cardalin. And instantly attacked. Oh my goodness. That's what we get for not taking the main way in, I suppose. This is like the burglar entrance. Alright, this place feels pretty unique. It's got some serious, like, Hornos vibes, but still its own type of architecture, I suppose. Completed Rally the Fellowship, there we go. Use skills that buff your character, boom. LOTRO points. Random broken urn, okay. Hey, thanks for the lurk. There was a quest on the right side. Yeah. We're getting there. Don't worry.
Can you spare a moment?
I am a woodcutter friend, not a fighter. When I encountered the orcs within the flooded city, I ran. It is without shame that I tell you I dropped my axe, though I need it for my livelihood. Do you think you could repay the orcs for this insult and recover my axe at the same time? I think we can make that happen, buddy. A master of oak, not of orc. Oh boy. That's glorious. Alright, let's go down this way, I suppose. We're probably gonna have a quest. Oh. Yeah, it's back that way, okay. We're gonna go back that way just in case we have to kill orcs for the other guy too. A woman sits astride a tall steed on the bank of the Gwathlo. See, I thought that was a player. Woman of Rohan. Is it perhaps Eowyn? Doesn't really look like Eowyn. I'm sure there's more than one woman of Rohan, so... But dang.
Hold, strangers. Be you friend or foe to Rohan?
I admit I cannot tell from your mien. Are you a friend to Rohan and to its people? You assure the woman that you and Meneldir do not seek to cause trouble for any good folk, and that you merely seek to cross the river on your way north. The woman thinks for a moment, and then nods. She turns her eye upon Meneldir. Do not think this question too forward, but I must ask if you are dressed as I was told the Dunedain Rangers dress, well suited for a life in the wilderness of the inhospitable north. Are you one of this kind? For they are the folk I seek, and my errand is urgent. Oh man, this poor guy. Your question is not an easy one for me to answer. Let us say I was once of that folk. But if need drives you to seek the Dunedain, your search is not at an end. Yet our purposes may align. For Brawler and I also seek the Rangers of the North. Minaldir turns his gaze upon the tumultuous river. Each of our paths requires we ford the Gwathlo, the river Greyflood, and it will not be easy. I fear the raging waters will be too much in places for your steed to safely make the crossing. And it appears Orcs watch the shallows. I only know of the Rohirrim from tales, but I do know they are loath to part with the horses unless at great need. If such is the need that drives you, I would know your name, and perhaps you will tell us of your errand on the far bank. If not, I would bid you farewell, for Brawler and I can no longer delay. The woman thinks for a moment, and then regretfully dismounts from her steed. Farewell, my Starkmond. May you find your way back to the yellow fields of the Mark. I will see you again when my task is done. The woman turns back to you, a cold look in her eye. Snow Hippie, what's up? No, I'm not going to ESO. What even is like the latest expansion? What have you guys been up to? I don't even know what's going on in ESO. Bavian, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The fate of Rohan rests upon my quest. I would not leave one so loyal as my Sarkmond. So swears Rigfith of Raldham, who has ridden here with all haste to acquire the help Theoden King requires. Now let us ford the river, and at once. Spooter would know more. Mr. Yicky. Yicky, it's sticky Yicky. Oh my goodness. Just kidding, Yicky, you're awesome. It's actually a pretty nice cross. I think the horse could have made it. You know? I'm no horse expert. Your muscles ache, but the harsh cries of orcs from nearby strengthen your resolve. Really? Like, it's only knee-deep and I'm a hobbit. Like, I think we're okay, game. You emerge dripping from the river, glad to be across at last. Oh, alright, game. I feel like that could have been much more tumultuous. Where's the wild rushing waters, right? It was not pleasant, Brawler. But at least we have reached the northern bank. It would have been much easier were the great bridge still intact. I will need to rest for a short time before we proceed. How fares Eggfrith? Eggfrith emerges from the water, gasping for breath. Yeah, definitely not Eowyn. Okay. Needs more brownie. I hope Skarmald understands. He would have followed me anywhere. I would lead him, even to his death. He is the same as I am, for I would do anything for Rohan. Eggfrith breathes deeply and rubs the feeling back into the muscles of her arms. On the other side of this cruel river, you asked why seek the Dunedain Rangers. Theoden King has fallen ill, seized by a weakness of the body, from which it is feared he may not recover. I was told the Rangers of the North know methods of healing that might cure the king's ailment. I am to recover one of the remedies, or to return to Edoras with one of the healers, that he might heal the king. It is only for the future of Rohan that I would abandon my Skarmod. Any who question that will face my sword. Yes, ma'am. Hey, we gained a point of reputation. Nice. Book 2, Chapter 1. Here we go. I can hear orcs prowling among the ruins of the city. If we do not post a watch, they may surprise us while we rest from the crossing. They have become an ever-growing threat in my own land, and the king has not the strength to oppose them. Rohan suffers. I will help your friend make sure that this campsite remains unoccupied by those who made it. If you will hunt the orcs that prowled the city, we will stay here only long enough to dry our clothes and recover from the crossing. And the fewer orcs between us and the northern road, the better. Something creeps in Tharbad. Dun dun dun! Let's go ahead and loot all that. Got some LOTRO points. None to the Dunedain of Cardolan. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Got all that stuff. Let's go ahead and fight some orcs. There we go. So beautiful. He was playing Ring Around the Brawlhalla. Goodness. Okay, to be fair, the river really is rushing there, but I feel like we crossed at like a point in the river where it was not hard at all. And like a Robin Hood Men in Tights moment there. There we go. Crossing the calmest possible place.
Gosh!
Not the challenge that was foreshadowed, no kidding. I think you can go back for your horsey. Just saying. I don't think this is where we're supposed to go. I'm pretty confident it's not. Yeah, I don't think we can get back up that way. But luckily there's stairs. Alright, I guess we gotta go around.
Machada!
Bye. That gives me like Osgiliath vibes. Jeez, I'm on fire. Yep. Whew.
How fared you against the orcs?
Did they bear the insignia we encountered on the Uruks of Swanfleet? You tell Minildir, the orcs that prowl the ruined city do not appear to wear the mark of the White Hand. And to your eye, they belong to the other orc tribes. Egfrith gives a sudden start.
Orcs bearing this white hand have appeared in Rohan of late.
What do you know of this symbol, this White Hand? Orcs bearing this mark have appeared in Rohan of late, and many are the towns and crofts they have troubled throughout the Riddermark. The king's illness prevents him from properly dealing with these raiders, and every day the kingdom grows more weak, more frail. But who commands this tribe against my people? Mildir gives you a warning, look, and you tell Egfrith that Uruks of the White Hand must serve some powerful chieftain of their own kind. She rests a hand against the pommel of her sword. Yes, that does seem to be the way of that kind. Still, the orcs here in Tharbad need not serve beneath the White Hand to endanger my own errand or your own. There are other fires to the west, on the other side of the broken bridge from here. And if you clear away their defenders, we will rest more easily and be better prepared to travel safely through the city. Alright, well I think this is as good of a place to end off as any other. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. When we return, we will explore Tharbad. Punch some orcs, and who knows what else. But that of course is not till next time. We're on fire again, oh my gosh. Goodness. There we go. Loot all that. And hopefully we'll gain some levels and do all sorts of other stuff. That should be tomorrow afternoon, hopefully. Hoping to do an afternoon stream tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Yep, streaming tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, hopefully. And And then Thursday I gotta go back to work, but I might stream Thursday morning. We'll see. But yeah, still many more streams to come.